wellness.
Feel better, move better, be better. When you move better, you feel more like you. And when you move better, there's much you can do. Be who you were meant to be. Peaceful warriors, wellness. Feel better, move better, be better. Peaceful warriors. All right, good morning, everybody. Scott Roberts here, Peaceful Warriors Wellness Center in downtown St. Petersburg, where we help people feel better, move better, and be better at everything that you do through therapeutic massage, corrective exercise, stretching, reflexology, many more to list. Welcome. It's Friday. It's almost the time for the weekend. It's the 19th of February. If you happen to have a belt, a strap, a rope, or something like that that you can grab a hold of that will help assist you in leveraging your limbs to assist in your stretch, that would be great. I really enjoy the stretch out strap. It's the easiest thing in the world to use. It's sold by OPTP online at optp.com. I do carry them and sell them here in the office as well. So if you're local and want to stop by and get one, feel free to do so. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's reach up to the sky, stretch out that spine, come up onto your toes even. Oh, really open it up. Defy gravity and reach up. Good. Bring your heels down, spread your legs a little bit more than shoulder width apart, your heels apart. Bend to the left. And back up. And again. One more time. And now to the right. Now we're going to do torso trunk rotation. Bring your arms down to shoulder height. Twist that spine all the way to the left as far as you can. Hold it for a couple seconds and then rotate back the other way. Nice and easy, back and forth from one side to the other. Get those discs between your vertebrae move, willing to let the spine move. Start off the day right. Did you know that if you start off your day with exercise and stretching, that you set up your metabolism and your mind for the entire day? It really jumpstarts your whole day. I've already finished a 1 hour workout at World Body Fitness. Great place to go get some fitness in. All right. Take the end of your strap. Hold it over your head, reach back behind you with your left hand, bend your elbow, reach down between your shoulder blades and use the strap to assist that movement. Hold it for a couple seconds and then release and reset. Remember to breathe. Let's reverse it. Right hand goes down to the belt. Strap goes over the left shoulder. Reach up between your shoulder blades from the bottom. With that right hand, use the left on the strap to assist. Great. Shoulder rotation. Bring that elbow out at shoulder height. The strap is still back behind you in your left hand. Elbow's bent at 90 degrees. I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to keep the elbows stationary and we're going to move our hand and forearm and reach back behind us. Use that strap to assist. Good. Let's switch arms. Left arm up. Reach down between the shoulder blades. Good. Left hand down to the belt. Strap over the right shoulder. And reach up between those shoulder blades. Perfect. Right elbow up, 90 degrees. Rotate that shoulder back. Stretch is really, really good for people that have rounded shoulders, spend too much time sitting at a desk or driving a car, and have those shoulders being pulled forward all day long. So is this one. So put your palm flat on a surface here with your fingers pointing behind you. I have my right hand on the wall, so I'm going to step forward with my left foot. And now I'm going to gently rotate my torso, turning my chest away from the wall. Hold that for a couple seconds. Release and reset. You should feel this across the front of the right shoulder and into your chest. Let's switch sides. Left hand on the wall. Step forward with your right foot. And rotate and open it up. All right. Head and neck rotation. We're going to turn our head to the left as far as you can. Reach up with your hands. Put a little bit of gentle pressure behind your right ear and on your left temple. Turn. A little bit of pressure to add to the range of motion. To the right. Well, that's great. Bring the left ear towards the left shoulder. Left hand side bend with the head and neck. You're going to use your left hand just above the right ear to add a little bit to it. To the right. Work on improving yourself 1% every day. At the end of the year, that's 365% improvement, and there's no cap, so that means you can keep on going and get better and better all the time. It's a beautiful thing. Come on down to the floor. All right, if you happen to have a rope or a strap, something that doesn't have these pre-sewn in loops, you're just going to take the center of it and go around the ball of the foot, and then hold on to the two ends in one hand here, and it would look like this when you're doing your stretches, okay? While we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and use the pre-sewn in loops here. Makes it a little bit easier with my long legs. Let's go ahead and do a calf stretch. We haven't done one of these in this block of instructions, so just straighten out that leg, lock out the knee, and then pull that toe closer to your knee. Stretch out the calves. It's one of those things I've neglected in these sessions. But we're going to fix that today. Now there's a muscle in your calf called the soleus. It's below your gastrocnemius. And to stretch that one, you want to bring your heel closer to your butt and then lift your toes towards your knees. And so you'll feel a different stretch in that calf. And it's really important to stretch out both of them. So when your leg is straight, you're stretching out one. When your knee is bent like this, you're stretching out the other one. Perfect. All right. Go ahead and lay back. Keep that right leg straight. We're going to keep that. We're going to lift that leg towards the right shoulder. Now there's 3 hamstring muscles, so that's one of them. We're going to take the strap around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf. Now we're going to go towards the nose. Push your heel towards the ceiling, keeping that leg straight as possible. Now we're going to take the strap out from underneath the calf, go around the outside of the ankle and under again, so one full wrap around the leg. So now your toes will be pointing out instead of in. Now we're going to move that leg towards the opposite side shoulder. So towards your left shoulder. Remember to breathe. You want to exhale on the stretch. Great. Leaving that strap where it's at, straighten out both legs. Now we're going to scissor the right leg over the top of the left leg. So just lift it enough and scissor across. Keep those hips flat on the floor. Don't let them roll. Hold for a couple seconds and release. Now we're going to bring that leg up to 45 degrees and scissor across again. Now we want to bring that right leg up to 90 degrees or as close to 90 as you're able to get your leg. Scissor across. Take the strap out from underneath your calf, go around the inside of the ankle and under it again. Now we're going to take that right leg, leaving it straight all the way out to the right as far as we can. It's a groin stretch for the inside of your right leg. Bend both knees. Take the strap off the ball of your right foot. Set that aside for a moment. We're going to switch legs after this next stretch. You want to take your left hand onto your right shin, your knee as close to your chest as you can, and you're going to rotate your hip by pulling your left foot closer to your right shoulder with a little bit of pressure on the inside of the right knee. Again, hold it for a couple seconds and release it. Remember to breathe. Perfect. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Left leg, keep it straight, lifting it to the same, we got to do that calf stretch. So go ahead and sit up. We don't want to forget that. We'll have one side done and forget the other. So sit on up, take the toes towards the nose or towards your knee. Flex that foot. Legs flat on the floor. It feels really good in those calves today. For the second one, you're going to pull your foot, pull your heel close to your butt. Lift the toes towards the ceiling. Perfect. All right, now back to that straight leg hamstring stretch. Left leg to the left shoulder. Push that heel towards the ceiling, trying to keep that leg straight. Strap goes around the inside of the ankle, underneath the calf. Now we're going to go towards the nose. Left leg towards the nose. Take the strap out from underneath the calf all the way around to the outside of the ankle and under again. Now we're going to take that left leg towards the right shoulder. Keeping that strap exactly where it's at right now, you're going to lift your left leg and scissor across the top of the right. Bring that left leg up to 45 degrees and scissor across. Up to 90 degrees. Scissor. Opening up the outside of the left hip. One more. All right, take that strap out from underneath your calf all the way around to the inside and under again. Now we're going to keep that left leg straight, pulling it out to the left as far as we can. Half a split. Bend your knees. Take that left ankle on top of the right knee. You can take the strap and set it aside. We're done with it. Right hand on the left shin, left hand on the inside of the left knee, and pull that right foot closer to your, left foot closer to your right shoulder. All right, go ahead and sit yourself up, come up onto your knees. Step forward with your right foot so your heel is on the floor out in front of you and your toes are up off the ground. We're going to push our hips forward and sit a little bit into this stretch. We're going to open up the front of the left hip here. You want to keep your chest and upper body upright, facing forward. Let's switch sides, right knee down, left foot forward. Push your hips forward. Keep your chest up and forward. Good job. All right. So there's a few corrective exercises that I like to focus on to address the core, the glutes, and the upper back. Those are the three areas that people have the most problems with, and the areas of weakness that allow for the imbalance that causes that pain in the body. Okay, limits range of motion, reduces your quality of life, all of which are terrible. Okay, come on down to your belly. Put your elbows underneath your shoulders. Lift your hips up off the ground. You can keep your knees on the ground or you can come up on your toes, whichever you want to do. And we're going to hold a plank, okay? You want to make sure that your hips aren't too high or too low. You want to make a straight line from the back of your knees to the back of your head. If there's somebody in the household with you, have them look at it. And maybe suggest that you lower your hips a little or raise your hips a little to make that body completely flat across the back. The more often that you do these planks, the stronger your core will become, the less back pain you're likely to have, and the better range of motion and freedom that you'll have in your movement. The easier it'll be to pick things up. Anytime you need a break, just set your hips back down on the floor, take a couple breaths, lift your hips back up. It's not a problem. Gently push yourself, but don't hurt yourself. Okay, next thing we're going to do is what's called a belly angel. Please go ahead and bring your chest down to the floor, elbows out, bent at 90 degrees. And as you exhale, you're going to lift your head, your chest, and your arms up off the floor. So you're going to be squeezing your back and lifting your head and shoulders towards the ceiling and your arms towards the ceiling. Hold it for a couple seconds at the top, Inhale as you come back down. Exhale. All right, let's go ahead and roll over onto our backs. Let's go into a glute bridge. So put your heels flat on the floor with your knees bent at 90 degrees. And we're going to lift our butt up off the floor, pushing our hips towards the ceiling. And then we're going to hold it. Just like we did the plank, except we're moving the opposite direction. Instead of lifting our chest, our stomach away from the ground, we're moving our glutes and back up off the ground. Squeeze your glutes. Make them work. Make them stronger, better. Now, if you want to, and if you're able to, only if you're able to, tighten your core, straighten your left leg, keeping the two knees next to each other. Now all the pressure is on your right glute. Don't let your hips sag. Switch legs. Left heel down, right leg out. Set your heels down and set your butt down. That's a glute bridge, either double leg or single leg, depending on what your level of fitness is. Remember, do not do something that causes pain. If it hurts, don't do it. There's a difference between pushing yourself gently to improve and pain. We don't want pain. All right, come on up and have a seat. Tuck your ankles up underneath your knees. Rest your forearms onto your knees here and your thighs. Sit yourself upright so you can open up your breathing airways here. Breathe in through your nose. Gently, consistently push the air through your lips until there's no more air left in your lungs. Only when your lungs are completely empty of air, then inhale and then exhale a full breath of air out. Filling your lungs completely with fresh oxygenated air. Wonderful. As we did these exercises and stretches today, you may have seen that I did 3 reps of each for most of them. Please feel free to do more repetitions of the stretches and or exercises that you need more of. Feel free to do them several times during the day. There's absolutely nothing that we did here that you can really hurt yourself with by doing too much. Unless, of course, you're doing single leg bridges. That can be a little painful if you do too much of it and you're not used to doing them. But all these stretches and exercises are designed to help create balance back into the body and the joints and to improve your range of motion, improve your quality of life. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for including me in your journey. Feel better, move better, be better. We'll see you on Monday.